Welcome to Faith Fridays from a Steadfast Faith, continuing our mini-series on Acts of Faith and sharing faith from Acts chapter 17 and verses 25 to 27. Acts chapter 17, 25 to 27. Paul here in verse 25 continues from verse 24, talking about this great God that he's introducing the Athenians to by using their faith that they have in all these false gods to introduce them to the true God. He says, nor is he, that is God, nor is he, God, served by human hands, as though he needed anything, since he, God, himself gives to all mankind life and breath and everything. And he made from one man every nation of mankind to live on all the face of the earth, having determined allotted periods and the boundaries of their dwelling place, that they should seek God and perhaps feel their way toward him and find him. Yet he is actually not far from each of us. Here, Paul is continuing to introduce the Athenians to the one true God. And he's using their understanding of gods to introduce them the true God. Their understanding of gods is that they have to serve their gods. Their little idols, they bring them food, etc. Big idols, they bring them food. They have human servants there to serve them and other things. But no, the one true God, he says, is not served like this because he doesn't need anything. In fact, this one true God is so big, and we could use the word transcendent, so high above us that he gives to all mankind life and breath and everything. Not only that, but he, this transcendent almighty God, made from one man every nation. You see, in this time when Paul is speaking to these people, each nation has their own god or gods. The Romans have theirs. The Athenians have theirs. The Jews have their god. The Persians have their gods. The Egyptians have their gods. Each one had their own gods, but no, this is the one true God who's bigger than everything else and made every people from one man. And not only that, but he's powerful, transcendent, because he determines when and where and how long a people rule. Here, Paul tells us, having determined allotted periods and the boundaries of their dwelling place, talking about the people God created from one man, so that they should seek God. See, Paul is describing a big and great God. Our concept of God, even today, even in Christian circles, is too small. How much more so for those who are under false religions of work, that they have to please and work for this God. No, our God does not need that. He gives life and breath to everything. He is the great and big God, the Almighty. And so this God is in control. This God is the one we need to please and seek and find. And it is that which Paul is going to address next in our next episode, verses 27 down to 29. That not only is God transcendent, as we're covering today, but God is immanent and near each one of us. I hope this has helped, and that you can use it to share faith with someone else. That you can share the God using people's conceptions of God to show them the true God who is almighty and eternal and transcendent. And I hope this helps you today. Stay tuned. We're on the road, and so we're doing these Faith Fridays in batches, so we'll be recording the next one soon. And just hope you stay tuned to Facebook and see what's going on as we're on the road and on deputation to go to Cache County to share this great God with those who need to know him. Have a great and blessed week.